Hello, my name is Alicia Curlin, and I'm the Executive Director of UNLV's Marjorie Barrick Museum of Art. Welcome to the Art of Scholarship Reimagined. For 7 years, the Barrick has happily hosted this event at the museum each spring. This is a fitting place to celebrate your support of our students. Here, at the Marjorie Barrick Museum of Art, we believe everyone deserves access to art that challenges our understanding of the present and inspires us to create a future that holds space for us all. This spring, we're busy at the museum. We are celebrating new partnerships, acquisitions, programs, and 8 exhibitions within our 5,000 square foot gallery. Thank you for your support, and much gratitude to Marjorie Barrick, our namesake, philanthropist, and UNLV Foundation founding trustee. Now I'm proud to introduce Ricky N. McCurry, Vice President of Philanthropy and Alumni Engagement at UNLV and President of the UNLV Foundation.
Thank you, Alicia, and good afternoon. I'm really pleased to be part of the UNLV Foundation's annual scholarship celebration. Let me start by welcoming members of the Nevada System of Higher Education Board of Regents and UNLV Foundation Board of Trustees. I'm also delighted that UNLV President Keith Whitfield and many of our deans and members of the cabinet are with us virtually. And I'd like to extend an especially warm welcome to our scholarship donors and students. Congratulations to all of you for making it through this historic year. This is my first year at UNLV, and I'm quickly learning what it means to be part of the Rebel community. UNLV is a place where people come together to accomplish great things. Thank you for being a part of our progress and for making great things happen. It is a testament to all of you that over the past year, you collectively contributed more than $4.5 million to fund scholarships at UNLV. More than 20 of you created new scholarships. Scholarships level the playing field. They'll allow any student with the determination to earn a UNLV degree to do so, regardless of their financial means or background. Scholarships make our society more equitable, and they make our university more competitive, allowing us to attract and retain the best students. Every scholarship matters to UNLV, and most crucially to our students. They feel a need that is very real and immediate. Your support of scholarships is always deeply appreciated. You'll see this in the faces of the students you'll soon meet. I'd like to thank these students for their hard work and thank all of you who are helping them fulfill their promise through your gift of scholarship. As much as our students are lifted by scholarships, I hope that as a donor, you feel gratified as well, knowing that you are a part of something important and positive. Thanks for all you do for our students and our entire campus community. Now we'll meet a few of these students who are joining UNLV Foundation Board Chairwoman and Scholarship Donor Extraordinaire, Diana Bennett, in a conversation about the art of scholarship.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so happy to be here today and have this opportunity to talk about scholarships. This is certainly the highlight of everything I do, is talking with students and about scholarships. And here we have the opportunity today to meet some of our brightest scholarship students. Making a gift of a scholarship to UNLV, it's not about numbers. It's about people, and it's about these young people and helping them with their future. So let's get right to our panel. Just a handful of the more than 2,300 UNLV students who receive support from donor-funded scholarships this year. I want them to start by introducing themselves. Let us know what scholarship you received. Give us your name, the scholarship, what year you are, what you're majoring in, and a little bit about your hometown. So let's start with Jennifer.
Yeah, so I'm Jennifer. I'm a junior at UNLV studying hospitality management with a concentration in meetings and events. I'm a recipient of the Hotel Las Vegas Strip Minority Scholarship, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, which is where I am currently. So, we've got the country music, we've got a beautiful spring season, which it's wonderful outside. I know y'all can't see it, but yeah.
Well, that's great. And how are you doing in your hospitality college? Of course, that's near and dear to my heart, so I assume you're loving it.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a transition, especially given that hospitality is a very experiential industry. But despite that, I've still been having a blast with all of our remote classes and whatnot. So,
Very good. Sandy, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, my name is Sandy Garcia, and I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. My major is biology with a minor in neuroscience, and I'm a senior. I'm very grateful to be a recipient of the Latin Chamber of Commerce Scholarship and the Matt Smith LLC Changing Lives Scholarship. This has been very dear to my heart since I've been able to serve my Las Vegas community, and it has been a very big help towards me and my family and my education. With this scholarship, I have been able to be mentored by the Latin Chamber of Commerce, and these Hispanic leaders have allowed me to pursue my education and also aspire to greater things. In the future, I would like to serve my Las Vegas community by becoming a physician and helping patients who aren't able to afford their health care through nonprofits, and my Hispanic community by being a Spanish-speaking physician.
Oh, Sandy, that's wonderful. And certainly the Las Vegas community can use more physicians and bright young people like you. Staying in Las Vegas is everything that we hoped would happen when our students go to UNLV and excel like you have. So congratulations and thank you so much. Anthony.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony Cannell. So I recently graduated from UNLV, fall of 2020. I received my Bachelor's of Science degree in secondary education. I was born and raised here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I am a recipient to the Philip J. Cohen Scholarship and the Wells Fargo Nevada First Generation Scholarship, and I'm happy to be here today.
Thank you. Again, teachers. Such a shortage we have on teachers and so much difficulty now with online teaching and trying to get our students back into the classroom. So thank you for going into this most honorable profession. Renafe, right? I still don't think I did that right, but.
No worries. Hi, everyone. My name is Raina Faye. No worries. It's fine. I am a psychology major here at UNLV. I'm in my final semester. I should be graduating by the end of this semester, so that's super exciting. I am a recipient of the John and Rochelle Gray Scholarship, and it really helped me push through this last final semester to just focus on school and not worry about the financial burdens that tuition can have, especially during this time. I come from the small island of Saipan, which is a really, really small U.S. territory next to Guam. And I flew all the way out here just to pursue higher education. And I am very glad that I made that big jump, as it has helped me improve in many aspects of my life. And I'm very excited to meet and talk with all of you today.
Well, it's great that you came all of this way to be with us here at UNLV. And what has it meant to you? And you said some of it, just having that pressure off of you to allow you to be able to concentrate on studies and not on money. But do you remember what it felt like when you first found out that you got this scholarship?
Yes. So when I found out that I was one of the recipients, I felt a really big relief. And I'm a first generation college student from a low income family. And over the years, we faced many challenges in addition to the pandemic. There was 2 typhoons that hit my hometown, and it devastated my parents' home and a lot of our friends' home, a lot of our families' home too. So just knowing that I had tuition to pay off for this final semester really helped me just be more motivated to continue on and help my parents pay for whatever they need to cover back at home as well. So it definitely more than just me, it impacted my family as well. So that big sigh of relief when I saw the congratulations on the email just washed all over me. And like I said, it was a very happy and very proud moment for myself, for sure.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm not sure everybody realizes just what the impact scholarships have on not just giving the education ability to the students, but taking that weight off of parents. And because parents are so proud and so want their children to be educated, and having those scholarships takes that weight off of them as well. So I think that's wonderful. Sandy, how did you feel when you received your scholarship?
I was also very grateful, and I received my scholarship since the beginning of my freshman year. And so I knew that I would have their support throughout my undergraduate career. And this helped me and my family since I'm also first generation. And I felt so proud to be able to continue into higher education. And I was especially happy to be sponsored by someone in the Hispanic community since they are able to believe in me, and they're very compassionate for believing in someone who they can support throughout their undergrad.
Oh, and I'm sure your parents are so proud, and your grandparents as well. Jennifer.
Yeah, so I'm actually a second year recipient of the hotel scholarship, and I remember, relief, gratitude, all the sentiments that we're talking about. But the main thing that it changed for me was that I was actually able to have the opportunity to take on an internship in the fall that without the scholarship wouldn't have been an option, and that easily changed the trajectory of my career. And I'm so grateful for the experiences that I had through that, which only were able to happen because of the weight of that scholarship that was lifted.
Oh, that's a great point, because so many students have to work while they're trying to go through university, and having that ability instead to be an intern and have that additional experience in the field that you want, as opposed to, getting a job fussing tables or something is huge. So I think that's wonderful. And Anthony. Sorry.
As a recent graduate of UNLV, it has truly made me reflect on my experiences throughout the 4 years at UNLV that I've been at. And honestly, it just really has changed my life. As a first generation student, the oldest of 5, I know the reality was that finances was going to be a key factor whether I could continue school or not. And because I am the oldest, I knew that my parents had to be responsible for their children. So I knew when it came to funding my education, I had to come up with it. And so being a secondary education major, I had the opportunities to go to my practicums, do my student teaching, and not having to worry about finances, but focus on my students was really relieving, because I could give them all the attention that they needed, and I could still continue focusing on my studies. So overall, I know that these scholarships that I received was the reason why I excelled so well in college.
See, there's another great point. Scholarships made you a better student teacher. And so your students were again rewarded because of your scholarship. I think that's such a great point. Thank you, Anthony. So some of you are almost at the end of your time at UNLV. Some of you are still going. So while you are at the university and now that you've graduated, what are your plans and what are your goals? And Sandy, we'll start with you.
As a senior, I am applying for medical school and will hopefully matriculate in fall 2022. And while I wait for the application cycle, I volunteer at Volunteers in Medicine of Southern Nevada. And this is a nonprofit which helps patients who aren't able to afford healthcare, and it's just been so humbling to see our Las Vegas community come out, and we're at the moment they're giving COVID vaccinations and just trying to get everyone to understand that there is healthcare opportunities available, and I want to continue that once I've graduated from medical school and become a physician.
Well, that is great. And I'm sure there will be lots of scholarship opportunities for you in the School of Medicine. And I know Dr. Jameson at Volunteers in Medicine, and she must be so thrilled to have you working with her. So when you see her, give her my best. That's a great organization that you're volunteering at. Anthony, your goals, besides being the best school teacher that you could ever be.
Thank you. One of the things that I really noticed when I was completing my practicum experiences and my student teaching is this idea that a lot of my students continue to think that college isn't an opportunity for them. As someone who believed in that, I did not have a teacher of color throughout my public education. And so going into a higher institution, I believed that that was something that I was going to have to face as well. What I ended up learning is that I had diverse faculty members that looked like me, that had positions in the faculty route or in the administrative route. And so seeing so many of my students tell me, Mr. Cannell, I don't think college is a possibility for me because of my background. It really made me change my perspective of things. And so I decided to dedicate myself that I want to continue working in higher education and continue supporting first generation underrepresented students. So this fall, I have committed to attending Michigan State University to obtain my master's degree in higher education.
Oh, congratulations. And think of all those students that you now become the face of and give them the hope for the future. I think that's wonderful. Renafe.
So I currently work as a registered behavior technician, and I provide ABA or applied behavior analysis therapy to children with autism. My goal after I graduate this semester is to continue on in this field by getting my master's in either special education or behavior analysis. I did apply to a few programs, and I'm waiting for 2 more schools to get back to me. I got accepted to the special education program here at UNLV, so that's what I'm leaning towards, but I haven't made the final decision yet. Once I get my master's, I want to become a board certified behavior analyst and continue working in this field where I provide services to children with autism.
That is wonderful. Congratulations. I'm kind of connected at UNLV with the Bennett School there, and I know the work that they do with autism, so you'll be wonderful there. And Jennifer.
Yeah, so I have always had a passion for large events. I've always wanted to go into them in any way, shape, or form. I've worked in events since I can remember. So postgraduate, I'm really hoping to go into event planning for conventions, trade shows, exhibitions. That was my main driver for coming to UNLV and Las Vegas. So I'm really excited for things to get back to normal. And once they are, I'll be right in the middle of it.
Well, we want you to be back in the middle of it, and we want Las Vegas to be back in the middle of everything, too. Well, I can certainly see why the 4 of you were chosen to represent some of the 2,300 scholarship recipients at UNLV. And I hope all of our donors are recognized that the 4 of you are just shining examples of everything that their dollars are doing when they give scholarships to UNLV. So I want to thank the 4 of you for sharing your stories that will mean so much, I know, to the donors. And I want to thank all of our donors who help make stories like yours possible. This has been a tough year, and you guys have not had the best learning experience that you could have had. I certainly hope it gets better in the year to come, but I thank you for all the hard work that you've done and for sharing with us today your stories and your future. Thank you all so much. And now I'll turn things over to Logan Sullivan, a UNLV Philip J. Cohen Scholar, who will introduce our next speaker.
Thank you, Mrs. Bennett. My name is Logan Sullivan, and currently I'm a nursing major here at UNLV. When I graduate, I plan on going to Texas and serving the communities down there. And I just want to say thank you so much to the Philip J. Cohen Scholarship Program for making everything that I'm doing right now possible. Right now, especially in the face of the pandemic, I'm working 40 hours a week, and most of my money is going towards supporting my family. And without the Philip J. Cohen Scholarship, I don't think that I'd be able to finish out my school. So thank you. And with that, it's my great honor to introduce our next speaker, President Keith Whitfield. Thank you.
Hello. I'm honored to celebrate the art of scholarship with you. Like all of you, I'm passionate about changing lives through higher education. I've now been at the helm of UNLV for a very rewarding and quick 8 months. I'm learning just what it means to be a rebel. I'm truly impressed by your resilience and your generosity. Thank you for stepping up to keep our students on track to succeed. At UNLV, we work very hard to help students earn their degrees. Student success remains a key goal in our top-tier strategic plan. We're improving academic and institutional support daily, but one item remains clear. The majority of our students still need financial support now more than ever. And that's where you have been changing lives. Your scholarships enable them to re-enroll instead of leaving school to support their families. You help them afford basic tuition and fees. You help them to afford childcare and transportation. Every UNLV scholarship is helping to close gaps. This is not some empty claim. Recently, a national survey ranked UNLV in the top 10% of colleges and universities for social mobility. We are among the best at taking underserved students and graduating them into well-paying jobs. You are helping to make that happen. You are also making our goal of creating a top academic health center a reality. UNLV has been a leader in mitigating the spread of coronavirus in Nevada. Our School of Medicine recently received full accreditation, and its charter class will be graduating next week. And we recently announced that the UNLV School of Medicine will proudly carry the name of Las Vegas business pioneer and philanthropist Kurt Kerkorian. Many people have invested thousands of hours and thousands of dollars into making the medical school a reality. Thank you. We're forever grateful. You exemplify the Las Vegas spirit and why this university is so proud to make Las Vegas its home. Thank you for helping our students realize their dreams. Thank you for giving us a means to make great even better. And now I'm happy to turn over the program to some amazing UNLV scholarship recipients.
My name is Casey Barber, and I first graduated from UNLV in 2017. I returned to UNLV School of Public Health in 2019 to pursue my doctoral degree in public health. This past year, I have been helping respond to COVID-19 in our community by leading a team of UNLV students conducting contact tracing with the Southern Nevada Health District. Just a few years ago, as an undergraduate in the UNLV Honors College, I was involved in the first Art of Scholarship event at the Barrick Museum of Art. I am honored to be a part of this year's Reimagined event to again express my gratitude for the opportunities made available to students by UNLV and its donors. My scholarships have fundamentally changed my life. As a National Merit Scholarship finalist, I received the UNLV President Scholarship, graciously funded by donors to the UNLV Foundation. It covered my tuition, fees, and expenses, and it even enabled me to study abroad. The President's Scholarship was one of the major factors in my decision to attend UNLV, and it enabled me to graduate debt-free. I am also grateful to have been a recipient of the Bennett Honors Mentor Scholarship, which supported me as a peer mentor to incoming Honors College students. As a mentor, I made lasting friendships, and I helped new Honors College students navigate their first year at UNLV. Scholarships invest in the future by investing in students today. My scholarships have not only made my education possible, but they have also given me unique opportunities for growth and development. They have taken me and countless other students each step closer to our dreams. My dream is to be a leader in public health, continually working towards healthier communities. So thank you. Thank you to Diana Bennett as the chairwoman of the UNLV Foundation and to everyone who supports scholarships at UNLV. Thank you for believing in students and believing in our future.
Thank you. This scholarship means the world to me.
Thank you so much. This scholarship allows me to follow my dreams.
Thank you for supporting first-generation college students like myself. From the bottom of my heart, I would just like to thank you so much for believing in me. This scholarship has meant more to me than you'll ever know.
It's been a tough year, and without the scholarship, I wouldn't be pursuing my dreams right now.
Without your help and contribution, I would not be where I am today. I would still be working 2 jobs like I did in high school, and I wouldn't be able to focus on my education and succeed like I am doing now.
Because you had faith in me, I have been able to achieve more than I could have ever dreamed of. Thank you for supporting my scholarship.
Because of you, I'm going to be graduating with my degree in accounting.
Thanks to you and your generosity, I've been able to make it through this difficult year at UNLV.
Thank you for providing me this scholarship. It's helped a lot. Thank you.
This past year has been tough on all of us. Thank you for supporting my scholarship and helping me to achieve my dreams. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm eternally grateful, and I will never forget what you have done for me. Go Rebels.
You paved the way to let me leave. You were the change that I needed in my life. You were the one to help me see a brighter tomorrow. Thank you for being the change. Thank you for paving the way to let me be who I am. The best person I can be is thanks to you. You paved the way to let me live. You paved the way to let me live. You were the change that I needed in my life. You were the one to help me see a brighter tomorrow. Thank you for being the change. Thank you for paving the way to let me be who I am. The best person I can be is thanks to you. You paved the way to let me live. 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 You paved the way to let me live.
Thank you for joining us today. I look forward to seeing you at the next Art of Scholarship celebration and in person at the Marjorie Barrick Museum of Art soon.